Hello and welcome back to our Mother of Us All campaign. Last time we changed our succession law to be female preference succession, instead of it being equal succession. And it was pointed out in the comments that actually we could have done this without the matriarchal cultural tradition that we actually unlocked. So, what was actually blocking us? Well, I believe it was High Crown Authority that was blocking us from being able to do it. And we got that via High Prerogative, so I went back to an earlier save to do some testing and it was High Crown Authority blocking it. However, there is some interesting stuff with our succession law now, which doesn't actually feel like it's working as intended. So, what should be happening? What should be happening is that we have equal succession, we have equal mate as our doctrine here, right? And that enables male preference, equal succession, and female preference succession, right? All of that makes sense. If we have a look at our culture, you'll see that we have matriarchal. So can enact the female only gender law and can enact the female preference gender law. Again, that's fine. So if we add everything that it says, what we should have available to us is male preference, equal, female preference, and we should also have female only. Okay? That makes sense, right? Let's have a look. We have no male only, no male preference, equal, female preference, and female only. Now, if we have a look at male only, it all makes sense, right? So your culture must have a tradition that enables male only succession, and your faith cannot have female dominated doctrine, right? So your faith can't be female dominated, which it isn't, is equal, but you also then have to have something that enables male only. If you have a male-dominated doctrine, that would unlock the male-only succession law. So that's all fine, right? This shouldn't be enabled. Male preference should be enabled. I think that this 100% should be enabled, because we have nothing that disables it. If we check our law here, it says, your culture must have a tradition that enables female-only succession. Now, what this I think should say is your culture must not have a tradition that enables female-only succession. But weirdly, it's not included on the matriarchal cultural tradition that that's actually something that would block. It kind of makes sense thematically, but it's not there. And your faith cannot have the male-dominated doctrine. That should say... I'm assuming that should say female-dominated doctrine. Anyway, so, that's that. But let's have a look at something else. Let's just pick like this culture and form a hybrid culture, right? And the only thing we're going to do is change matriarchal. So I've formed a hybrid culture. Let's have a little bit look at this. So, what do you think our succession law should be? Because it should be male preference, equal, and female preference, right? We have nothing that's altering it. Well, that is where it starts to not work. So if we have a look here, we have female preference, equal, male preference, and male only. But male only should only be active if you have a tradition that activates it, or if you have male-dominated doctrine, which we don't. We have equal doctrine. That's kind of interesting, right? It's a little bit odd. I'm assuming it's because it's the default in the game, just to confirm. Nothing here says male only. That's not 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 male only. And that isn't male only. But female only is blocked off because you have to have a tradition that enables female only succession, and your faith cannot have the male dominated doctrine. Which is very odd, right? It's very odd because both of these should be disabled. Anyway, just thought that was a little weirdness. So, what was the purpose of looking at our succession law apart from looking at the weirdness? The purpose is that we are going to switch to the thing that we've just unlocked. Because we can. The reason I went with female preference initially is because usually going with an only one's a little bit awkward, because let's say that this was our daughter and she only had sons, then succession starts to get very iffy, right? Because then it goes back here and it's like, well, actually now it goes to this daughter. But we should be fine, right? We should be fine. We're doing matrilineal marriages anyway. Everything should be A-okay. We're not doing any marriages that aren't of our dynasty, so we're not going to game over. So you know what? It's female only. That's what we're going for here. Done. we have locked that in. Okay, right. Let's have a look at some other stuff. We have a huge pile of money. We are being raided, which is a little annoying. We have a little offensive war penalty, but not a huge one. We could potentially go to war. And there are 3 people we need to go to war with, or 3 groups. We have this confederation, Maghreb, and the Abbasids. This tiny, tiny, tiny bit of the Abbasids. What are the Abbasids up to? They are defending in a nomadic uprising, and in fact they're losing. Okay, nomadic uprising has more troops than they do, and their troops are going to be up here. Let's just have a quick look at this. So where are the Abbasid's troops right now? To do this, what we need to do is find somebody who looks like they're wearing armor. That is going to be this guy. There you go. He looks like he's in an army. In fact, it should say something. Yeah, he's located in a certain province. Let's just do this to jump there. So the Abbasid's army is right here, right? That is where their army is. Well, actually, it said second army, which implies they have multiple armies, but their army is here. So if we were to go to war with them and try and take this bit of land right here, there's a chance that we could do that. There's definitely a chance that we could just take that bit of land. It's tempting. The problem would be is if we declare war before, like after they win this one. Because if we declare war after they win this one, then it becomes a little bit more awkward because then they just raise their troops down here. So, yeah, we've got a short window in which we can actually declare this war. The other thing that we could do is do some men-at-arms adjusting before we do it, like buy up some. We have a huge pile of money, but I think our window for this war is so small that I kind of just want to go for it. Also, I'm going to grab some money from my vassals here when they have some money. Yeah, there you go. That person also has some money. I'm not going to take the money off the people who have no money, but the people who are swimming in money, we'll take the money off them. Now, this does say that we're likely going to have this fire, although they still don't have a leader and it appears to be broken. So I think I'm willing to roll the dice. If it does happen, it's going to happen right next to where our army is, so that should be fine. So, Abbasids. Seize all de jure lands will give us this. What other what other CBs have we got here? Got somebody's claim that on something else. And do a holy war for county. That seems unnecessary. I think I'll just spend the 45 prestige and go for it. Yeah. Why does it think they have so many more troops? I mean, they do have a little bit more, but it looks like they have a huge amount more. I don't know. We could just go for it. I think we're just going to go for it. Seize all de jure lands. Now, the worry is Maghreb or these guys might attack us. If they do, I'm actually okay losing land if we need to. I'm okay losing land and, you know, just going back and capturing it later. And call in some people here. I'm going to call in you of the Invincible Horsemen. And these guys as well. And I'm going to call them in. All bunch of people coming into this war. We probably won't need them. But by calling them in now, it means that, like, if the Abbasids raise an army and if they come over here, these guys will start. They'll be, like, just about arriving at that time. Which gives us a little boost. Not a huge one, but just a little extra. Yeah, so we're ending up with, like, just a few less troops than they have. Never mind, a new amount just joined them. Okay. Oh, yeah, I can also get a holy order or something as well when we do this, so that'll be fine. Either of these... Yeah, neither of these are actually progressed yet, but they're about to. Like, one more battle from either of them and they'll probably progress. Cool. Fort Grandeur is now level 9. Servant in the Shadow. Do I want to be a witch? Yeah, it's a virtue. I would love to be a witch. Right. That makes everybody love us. It's great. Okay. Do I want to educate this person? No. Not really. You should educate that person. Right. Let's head to the war goal. And now we siege. Major benefit for us in this war. Like, we can siege the entire war goal now. And that's it. We're only after this. Oh, are you really going to land troops on us here? Where are you going? Because if they land troops, like, we win. This becomes really, really easy. Split our army in half. One half's going to go here, which isn't coastal. Just wanted to check it wasn't coastal, because if it's coastal, we run into issues. Because they could land on us. Yeah, that's fine. So neither of them are coastal. We're okay. Where is their army? Let's have a little look here. Let's see what's up. So they're still losing this war, which is cool. And they're losing our war. Need to find somebody who looks like they're in an army, which you are. Where's your current location? Okay, so they came south. So they are going to get on boats and they're going to come over here. That's fine. I'm happy to sit and wait for a supply to go up. That's a name and a half. Okay, cool. Right. Now we just chill. There's no reason to do anything crazy. Where are they now? Yeah, so they're on boats. So they're coming here. They're going to land on the war goal and we're going to destroy them. That's what's going to happen. Enemy left war. That's nice. Yep, they're right here now. Yep, they're landing. Perfect. Merge. Merge. Hire the Holy Order. Which Holy Order do I want? Whichever one has the most troops. The Warrior of the Staff has the most troops. So we'll get that one. Right. Merge. We're going to lead. And then we're going to attack. They are recently disembarked. And we are defending in hills. Got defensive buildings. Have better army commander. Have more commander traits. Have more soldiers. Higher quality. And have more men at arms which counter. So. Oh, and half their army just left right before the battle as well. That's nice. Oh, and also our Faris are better. Oh yeah, somebody asked, is our zero prowess knight any good? No, our zero prowess knight provides nothing. I guess technically, maybe if it's rolling a death or something for one of your knights, maybe the zero prowess knight dies first? I don't know. I don't really know how that works, but I would assume that something like that might happen, but yeah. No, it does nothing for us. Yeah. Basically, it's dead weight. We need more knights, is what that tells us. We need knights who actually have some level of prowess. Oh, they're adding more troops in here. They are getting destroyed. So that should be 50%, I think, right? Oh, almost, yeah. That's 28%, so half of what I thought it might have been. But they did lose a lot of troops. We lost like 500, they lost 10,000. Cool, I'm gonna come and siege this now. Might as well grab that while we're here. And then we can just retreat. Is it 42 days left? Yeah, let's siege this and then retreat. Alexandria, rumblings in the deep. So there's an earthquake in Alexandria. Bad time to have land by the Nile, huh? Or like, just, well, to be in Egypt, essentially. Because this is where the flooding happened. Now we've got an earthquake in the same region. I think earthquakes are quicker though, right? You just have the recovery project and then it's done. That's what I thought floods were, but... Well, the one time we had a flood and we contributed, and it seemed to last for a long time. But maybe that wasn't intentional. Nope. Where I'm fine with there being an earthquake, it's not really a huge problem for me. I don't need to stop everything to deal with it. I want to head here and siege? No, I want to split my army up. There we go. So I'm going to go here. So Alt 1, Alt 2, Alt 3. I guess I'll send the last one here. Nope. I'll send the last one here. That'll do, yeah. Okay. Right. Stewardship perk. At any cost, we get 10% more domain taxes and can use the sell titles decision. So we're at 21.9. We are now at 23.5. Okay. More prisoners can be ransomed. Continue ransoming them, so we get some money for you. Right. They're about to land their troops again. You, let's demand conversion. You, actually, you know what? We probably can't be that picky. We'll recruit you for our army. Right. Merge here. Yep. Merge again. That's fine. Okay. The aftermath. Oh, somebody already contributed. They took the free contribution then? Oh. I don't want to pay for this. Yeah, I could pay for this. That's fine. I'll pay for that. Debris removal. Direct vassal opinion. Sure, I'll pay for that. Housing reconstruction. Your steward is assigned to manage natural disaster. No, I think somebody else can fund that one. Yeah, you can fund that one. Refugee resettlement. Every realm county here gets a bonus. Well, I don't see how that affects me. You can be convinced. You want a hook on me. Okay, memorial fortifications. Again, memorial builder. I guess I could do that one. Right, let's go. Whole bunch of development lowered in this area, unfortunately. Right, head over here. Are either of these at level 1 yet? Not quite. Okay. Child of my blood has been born. Cool. So this is now basically fully funded. It'll be complete in 54 days. Do I care about this at all? No. Not at all. Yeah. I'm not going to waste a hook on it. Nice. 100% war score. We captured somebody. Wait, we captured the leader of the Abbasids. Oh. How much is his ransom? Just out of curiosity. 4 gold. Okay, well, it could go up to 500, but we would get 4. So I think I'll just enforce my demands. Although, I could go absolutely crazy. You can't convert him? Oh, because he's head of... 1, he's not my vassal, and 2, he's a head of faith. Okay, well. Whatever, I'll just enforce my demands then. Right. Disband. This is going to end soon. 31st of October in 15 years? That doesn't seem correct. And in 33 days, it says. Okay. I'll get my 71 gold for you. I'll get 100 gold for you. And I'll get 100 gold for you. Huge amounts of money coming in here. I'll also sell some trivial titles while I'm here. You paid me an extra 450 gold. Nice. That's a good outcome. Okay. Cool. Clear these out. Cool. What title does it think I'll lose? Realm will lose land if you inherit the Emirate of Tayaz. So wait, you hold this land currently. You are heir to this, which is held by this guy. But you're not actually heir to this, because this guy is heir to this. Oh, but you will get a secondary title, I see. Yes, because it's this one. Yes. That's unfortunate. Are you my direct vassal? No, you're this person's vassal. Hey, I need to borrow one of your vassals for a second. This guy. Yeah, I'll take the 5 opinion hit here. Right. You, I need to revoke your title. Yep, it's not considered bad. This is, like, the chance of doing this depends on his opinion of me, right? Yeah. So if I send him a gift, he will then be willing for me to revoke his title. Yes. Nice. Okay, so now I'm going to give that to a noble of my culture. And I'm going to ask them to convert it. Nice. And then I'm going to give that noble back to the original person. There we go. So that fixes that issue. You will lose land if this person dies. The primary heir is you. I don't think I should lose land if that person dies. I might, but I don't think I should. So I'll just choose to ignore it. This completes in 12 days. Let's wait 12 days. Let's see. Recovery complete. Nice. And they lose all negative modifiers, and I get a whole bunch of bonuses. Cool. And I'm making 40 gold per month currently. Crazy. Right. No longer need to know where the Abbasid's army is. Let's do a bunch of upgrading while we have a chance. So let's upgrade our trading posts. Cool. It's going to make our light cav even cheaper. Trading posts. Trading posts. I can upgrade this. I can upgrade this. And I can upgrade this. Nice. Next, let's have a look at our men-at-arms. So, are bowmen still our best bowmen? Yep, and pikemen are still our best pikemen. What do pikemen counter cav? Do these guys counter cav? No. I just wanted to see if anyone else counters cav from what we have, but I don't think they do. Well, I mean, camel riders do, but yeah, no. Okay, well, let's buy up these guys then. Buy up these guys, and we can finally do what somebody's been asking me to do for ages. We can get rid of these guys, given I have a huge amount of money now. And let's buy some Mubarizuns. Some of these guys. So these guys counter spearmen, peasant militia, and heavy infantry, which is very good. Because they are heavy infantry as well, and that's usually what light footmen counter. So they usually counter heavy infantry. These counter more. Yeah, it's just very good. Also, specifically peasant militia as well, which is interesting. Ooh, exactly the right amount of money. Perfect. And where are they going to sit? They're going to sit over here. Cool. Right. So now we have these guys. And now we can wait a little bit and wait for our armies to refill. But soon we'll be even stronger. This will be great. What's happening to Maghreb? Defending in a claim on an emirate from Sahara? And they're losing? Nice. And defending against these guys for a different title as well. Although it's only a single county. Yeah, my vassals are eating them. My friend died. I'm gonna pet my cat. Where's my cat? There we go. Pet cat. There we go. How are we looking in terms of stress now? This will still make us go forward a stress level? Yeah. It's not really a lot we can do about that. It's gonna... the way it's gonna be. I think we have to roll the dice here. What's our age? We're 52, yeah. So, ongoing heartache for 30 years. I mean, it's only 20% stress gain. I don't really want to. I'd much rather just roll the dice and get rid of it entirely. There's a 24% chance of a terrible one. Melancholic's pretty bad. But actually, everything else is perfectly reasonable. Yeah, let's do it. I got melancholic. I got the 24% chance. I swear I get melancholic every single time, but anyway. New marshal needed. It's not going to be you. Probably the person with 20 marshal. Let's reassign you. New chancellor needed. It can be this person. Right. That's pretty good. I can transfer people. Sure, I'll do that. Whatever you say. Right. Well, I guess I should attack these guys, right? If my vassals are busy over there. Let's have a little look at our popular opinion. Yeah, so we could burn off a little bit more offensive war. Yeah, let's wait for these guys to reinforce and then we can go. Hey, my player heir is now an aspiring blade master. That's nice. Okay. All this is fine. Where are all these? Hold core, develop capital. No. That's fine. I'm not going to your coronation. Because I don't want to go. That's fine. Right. Unpopular favorite. I've been meaning to talk to you. I know how you feel much affection for her, but really a place on the council. My high shaman. My high shaman's like, about to die though, but I could dismiss them and then just get 5 opinion with everyone else. She is unlanded, so like, do I care? Not really. Let's put in a new person here. Oh, is this a chain? Ooh, the sycophant. Okay. So that's my tax collector and my most jealous vassal. Oh, that's cool. My kinswoman and my vassal are at each other's throat. I can pick a favorite, but doing so is sure to anger the other. Time will tell how the situation plays out. Oh, that's neat. You don't get too many situations that actually go in there, but neat. I have a niece. So this niece is my sister. Yeah, but like how... is she my first sister or second? Yeah, so she's like many degrees separated from a sister. What I'm meaning is, if all of our children were to die, it would then be this line. If all of her children were to die, it would be this line. If all of her children were to die, then my niece would be next in line. So yeah, we might as well use her as a high shaman. Not that I actually think it takes her out of line of succession in this game. Anyway. Wait 2 seconds. There we go. That's fine. Also, because I have a huge amount of money, should I just fix our royal court? I could just move ourselves up a little bit. At the very least, moving a little bit above 9 will stop it jumping between 8 and 9 constantly. I don't know. Let's upgrade our food. Let's upgrade our servants. And that'll do. Yeah, so I'm paying an extra 10 a month. I'm happy to do that. For now. Right. How is... Yeah, so our armies are still reinforcing slowly. These are the best things, right? Mangonels. For now, yeah. We don't have trebuchets yet. Yeah, trebuchets will get in 192 years, so any day now. You have money. We could get independent farmlands here, and I lose control growth, but I gain development growth and I gain money. Yeah, okay. That sounds fine. Where's our development up there? It's this one, right? It's 18. It's actually lower than the ones around it. Okay. That's interesting. It's fine. Right. Oh, is everyone doing something? No, you're not doing something. You should be converting. Right, convert that one. 14 days left till I convert some land as well. There we go. Nice. Convert this piece of land. How's our faction looking? Still very strong. Yeah. Minus 190 faction commitment. Okay, well, leave then. Yeah. Okay. Weird. More people being born in my court. No, yeah, actually that was correct. Yeah, in my court. I'll have these guys. Yeah, they've all filled in. So we should maybe go to war. Yeah. How's the Maghreb war going? They are winning by a significant amount. These guys, they are losing, but that's okay. They're distracting Maghreb. I think it's for this duchy right here, but let me just confirm. It's for the emirate of this. Yes, so it is for that. And is this actually somebody who is landed for you, or is this just a random person? I think that will... No, that will make it their vassal, yeah, which will then make it in turn our vassal. Cool. Confederation, you're currently attacking someone in the cast and claim on the Duchy of Toro, which is my land. Okay. I would love to basically just take everything that you have. Let's just have a look here. Who's the main person in that war? So that'd be Casa, which is you. Okay. Claimants. Let's have a look here. Wait, are you in my court? No. I just noticed there was no invite to court, but that's because you're 15. Any of you guys unmarried? Oh, you would accept an invite to court. You're 52? It's a very short window, but you know what? Let's go. Oh, do you have a claim on both? You have one on Toro and on Casa. And you have Toro... Oh, you know, you're Manding in Casa. Oh, I need somebody who has a claim on both, but I don't think that exists currently. That's annoying. Yeah, well, it doesn't exist in terms of, like, people we could actually bring into court. Wait a second, was that 15-year-old who was unmarried? I don't know why I felt that was the best way of doing it. He's betrothed to this person. I was trying to figure out if there's a way of getting him into our court. He is the child of this person. He probably wouldn't accept an invite. If we could... I was thinking if we could get rid of her, we could do a matrilineal marriage. Could we murder her? I mean, it's worth having a look. You know. Just work it out. We'll go for 30. Here we'll go for 28. Another assassin, we'll go with you. And then we'll go with you. How much is it per phase that we go up? 14% per phase. No, 6.3% per phase, sorry. Yeah, no, that's going to be too slow. Yeah, I'm looking for faster solutions. Okay. See, as old as your lands is interesting. I could go for the ultimate mess me up strategy, which is I create Mali, although I can't create them currently. But that has great potential to screw us over. But it could have been interesting. Holy War for Kingdom I can't do. None of these claims are... Oh, that's what Casa gets us. Yeah, some of these claims are just on like collections of land. It's not a duchy or anything. I could also just try protecting Toro, but I can't. Yeah. I guess I would like to try taking the duchy from them. I think that would be reasonable to try. Yeah, let's do that. I am going to press your claim. Declare war. Over here in Ghana, let's raise our troops. How many troops do you have? This is actually a reasonable amount. So you have 9,000, it reckons, on that one. You know, let's just raise our men at arms first, and we'll see how this goes. We'll lead. Right. How many more are we waiting for? None. I think we're just waiting for knights. That's okay. Head over here. So significantly less troops, but I'm hoping that we'll just be able to win via having better quality. And if it fails, we can always just hire the Holy Order anyway. It might be worth hiring them anyway and just moving them in last second. It said our cupbearer died, right? Yeah, there it is. You can be my new cupbearer. You're excellent at it. Cool. Right. Siege this. Love to defeat their army at some point, but anyway. Head in here. Siege it. Head over here, defeat an army. Let's go. I'll fight you over here. That's fine. They're defending in hills, but my army is better. Yeah. Do we have any zero prowess people anymore? No. Yeah. That's good. Level of devotion to our faith went up. We're now a religious icon. Nice. We're finishing a bunch of buildings, and we should have just got an upgrade to one of these, although we didn't. Okay. I thought we would have got like Holy Warrior or something. Does that not fight a different faith? I thought that was the fighting against people of other faiths. Oh, are you my faith? No. Oh, you might be my faith actually, because it's in Hausen faith. Let me just have a look. No, there are only 2 Hausen faiths. Okay. I was wondering if they were part of the same group of faiths, or a group of religions, but no. They are not. Okay, next one. I guess if they were, we would have been able to peacefully vassalize a lot more of them. Okay. I will take Avarice. So 15% holding taxes to stewardship. We're currently at 17.6. We're now at 20.6. Wonderful. Do we pivot? I think we do. We're going to lose the 10% monthly income. I think... I don't know. I don't even know if I want Marshal right now. What do I want? Groom to rule? Maybe? I mean, the other option is that we stay here, we get professional workforce, we get cutting cornerstones, and we go down that path. Which is also fine. Or we could go here and get zealous proselytizer. That might be okay, actually. Yeah, let's grab that. Let's grab scholarship and go down there. Okay, cool. You're coming to fight? Yeah, I'll fight you. Let's go. So, their army supply is running low, so it's a negative. We have a better army commander. They get defending in hills. We have more commander traits and higher quality. They have more soldiers, but I think we're going to win. Let's see. Yeah, their 800 did not want to join. So, there's our knights. There's their champions. They have a couple of zero. Well, they have a 0 and a 3 and things in there, so not good. So we should just roll over them, I think. Yep. Pretty much. We have a mental break. I will take athletic. Yep. Wonderful. Love the mental break that gives you a great trait. That's because our father died. We gained this artifact. Okay. Cool. But yeah, that is really good. Getting athletic, so we get prowess and a small health boost. Okay. And that army was thoroughly defeated by us. We lost 160 and they lost 4,000. Nice. So Duchy of Casa is actually this tiny little one over there. Do they have taken war score? No. In which case, head here. Oh, it's a tribe that we're sieging? Oh, no. They're still working with tribes, huh? They haven't even moved to feudal. Yeah, so this should be very quick. Let's go speed 5 here. We are just a tiny amount more technologically advanced than these guys. Right. I need a new tax person. That's going to be my niece and high shaman. Which is interesting because the previous tax person was my high shaman. Who's my taxpayer? Abyssinia. You're a clan, huh? Interesting. Excuse me. You appear to not be my religion. Would you convert? No. Could I give you an artifact? Could I interest you in the Nubian treaties? Yeah. Wonderful, which we just got from our father dying. But I'm very happy to give it away because I do not care about it at all. I form no attachment to it. Yes, fantastic. Okay. So that's now that sorted. His heir is sorted there. Nice. Okay, siege. My player heir has come of age. She is a mastermind philosopher. We probably need to find her someone to betroth. Well, we probably need to find her a betrothal at some point soon. We'll do that soon. Nice, that's another siege done. Keep working our way over to Casa. They probably have taken war score. They do not. Okay. In serving as your spy master, I've learned much about subtlety and observation. I'm willing to tutor you in these topics. Oh. No? That's fine. I don't need you to get a hook on me. That sounds really bad. Doesn't sound like that's something I would want at all. Head over here. We'll do a siege war against them. Yeah, you can siege this and I'll siege your capital. Alright, let's head over here. Still no taking war score. So fine. Clear that. Here is unmarried. Don't need to worry about it. Now we'll siege their capital. Court Grandeur just hit level 10, which is a nice little boost for us because it hitting level 10 means that I get 10% more vassal tax contribution and I get no negatives for being under my Court Grandeur level. So, yeah, very good. And then I'm just going to enforce my demands. Nice. Cool. So, problem is, there's still the Duchy of Manding, which somehow is once again not under our control, but, you know, there you go. Yeah, they're attacking there. They do have less troops than they used to, but, yeah, unfortunately we can't actually do anything to protect them until this war has been going on for 3 years, and that's not gonna happen. Because... Wait, war started 4th of November? Actually, it might happen. That might definitely happen. Alright, let's extort our subjects, hold a mystical communion. Anything else here? No, that's fine. Yeah, actually, let's just go over here. And raise our men-at-arms. County extorted, minus 50 in Kairouan. What is the popular opinion over here? It is 30. I'll just spend the prestige. I won't get the money. That's fine. Summon a physician. Learning perk. Let's grab ourselves faithful for the clergy opinion. Doesn't really matter. It's not what I'm after here. Right, there's the disease. Okay. Soft approach is better, I think. Let's come and sit over here. Right. Let traitor be known to all. And want to pay a ransom. That's fine. Anyone else we want to get rid of? You. Convert. You. Convert. You. There we go. Give me a weak hook. And you're a member of my dynasty anyway. Go convert. Right. 4th of November. That's when we can join this. Aww, my pet cat is dead. I'm definitely not going to skin my pet cat. Yeah. Right. 4th of November. Hey Toro, I have just come to make your week. Hey Toro, I've just come to make your week. There we go. We immediately enter the war. We're hostile, and look at that. We get the defending bonus on this holding because it's our holding, and they get white. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Now they're attacking into me. We lost 0. Wow. They're attacking into me. We lost another 0. Their entire army has been destroyed. This is the end of the war. Right, head over here. Let's siege this. 100% war score. Don't want to investigate lead into gold? No, not really. Okay. You want to end the war? Nice. You had to pay 741 gold to my vassal. My vassal is rich. Okay. Disband. Let's have a little look. Offensive war penalty is pretty high. Okay, cool. I think that this is a good point to end the episode. Next time we can come in, marry off our heir, have a look at some more wars against the Confederation. This guy has so much, he has so much debt. He's going to have problems in his own wars here. Probably not against that one, but he's going to have other problems. This is great for us. If this could fracture a little bit, looking fantastic. How's religion looking? Over here, we've actually converted a lot. Our faction's pretty good. Yes, Somali Coptic's disappearing. It's definitely staying. It's a little bit difficult, but it's going okay. They're about to grab me a duchy here, which is great. That means that actually they're grabbing us the duchy, which is not a part of that kingdom, which is good. So if I was to do a kingdom level holy war at some point, I can get most of that. So that's good. Although obviously if I was going to attack Maghreb, I'd go in here and look at their claimants list and go, oh, look at that. There's so many people who have claims to Maghreb. But anyway. And I just want to check one more thing. Vassals who are not my religion? Huge number of them. Yeah, like an absolutely huge number. Huh. Interesting. Including some that I'm sure I've already converted before. Yeah, they must have reconverted, I guess? Interesting. What happened to this? Yeah, so you had it. Then this guy abdicated, and then, yeah, I see where things went wrong. Anyway, cool. That's fine. I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.